Right, I figured I'd make a few minute video. I have to make these long enough, guys, or the algorithm, you'll never find it. That's the way it works. So unfortunately I have to make this a little extra long unnecessarily, but let me tell you exactly how you can bleed these brakes. Any of these are the Suge Brakes. All right, what you do is, if you can find a place to do it, what you do is, if you back your trailer, now if you have something called free backing on your brakes, you can back your trailer uphill. All right, if you don't have free backing on your trailer, you'll have to use your lockout to back it up, because you'll find out when you back your trailer up, your brakes are going to want to lock up if you have the wrong brakes on it. If you want to convert those to free backing, just look up on Amazon free backing for brakes, and you can buy a whole brake, what is it called, the backing plate and the whole 9 yards for your brakes for your trailer. And they'll have special shoes that we can back up without having to lock that lock pin out. So on this one here, it's a little lever you have to put on here like that, right? So you can back it up. Then it won't lock them out. But this one, I don't need to use that because it has free backing brakes on it. So what you do to bleed these is, like right here is uphill. All right, on my yard, you can go take it somewhere where it's uphill like that, and you pull the truck forward and stop. Okay, and then while it's stopped, go out, stop it kind of hard, okay, going downhill. So your trailer's going to want to go forward, so that's going to do what? Push the master cylinder in. So then you go out and you crack your bleeders loose, okay, close them up again, drive forward again. You might have to back up the hill again and then go forward and stop again. And then when you stop again, you stop kind of hard and let the trailer push itself forward. That'll like be putting your foot on the brake pedal. And then you go back to the trailer, you loosen up the bleeders, just like you do, pump the pedal 3 times and hold it. All right, that's what you're doing. You're going downhill, you stop really abruptly. It makes the master cylinder want to push forward, and because you're on if it doesn't work on one of the hills you tried on, get on a steeper hill. I have a little bit steeper hill on the other side of the property where I used it on. I went down and stopped. Trailer went forward, cracked the bleeder open, did it again, cracked the bleeder open, did it until I got no air. Brakes were all solved. Now I'm having an issue now, and I think I've got it figured out. I think it's something to do with the shock, so I'm going to take this thing back off. It'll be lovely. What I'm having now is, when I stop really hard, my trailer like goes boom, 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 boom. It starts jumping. So the trailer's going forward, the master cylinder stopping, pulling the trailer back, and then it just starts to repeat that really badly and just shakes everything to death. And I think what's wrong is there's a shock in here. There's a little shock. It's either missing or it's broken or the linkage is bad. So on this one, what I do is take these 3 bolts off, okay, on both sides, and then take the line loose. So I'll take the master cylinder off again, and then I'll take this whole assembly out, and then I'll rebuild it and fix it and put the whole assembly back in, and I'll have to bleed them again. But I just thought about the bleeding part, is that some of you guys are going to be looking up how to bleed the brakes on a some guys will just push it in. No, if you can just push it in, you've got an issue with your shock. You should not be able to just push it in. If you can push that thing in, more than likely it's going to buck and kick when you go to put it back together. Because if that shock is not working really stiff, then it's going to do what mine's doing, which is you step on the brake hard and that trailer just starts going bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. Okay, so I've got an issue with my shock on mine, so I'll take it apart and fix that maybe in another video. But I thought I'd just make a quick video on this in case you're looking for how to bleed the brakes on your trailer. Use a hill, stop hard, go back, bleed them, Stop hard, go back and bleed them. Stop hard, go back and bleed them until you're done. Talk to you later. Next video, please like, share, and subscribe.